Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode. So this week I'm going to share with you some tips on 4 ways of actually growing your Facebook page without any ads. Tip number 1 is consistency. Like with anything that you want to grow, being consistent is so important. Can you imagine like planting a seed and actually growing that tree? You're not gonna plant the seed, give it some water and some sun, and the next day wake up, hope it's fruitful. That's not going to happen. Everything takes time and patience and consistency. So same thing with the business. You open up a Facebook page or an Instagram account, it slowly will need time to take traction in order to see something, from it. So clients in this case. So being consistent in what you do. Yeah, you can do this by at least posting once a day. So what I do is from every session, I gather my favorite images from that session. I put them in a folder, and in that folder, these are the ones I'm going to post gradually and, at different times on social media, because it's so important. So if you're consistent, and I mean being consistent over months, over years, not just for a short period of time. So keep that in mind, that you need to be consistent, doing the same thing always and always to start seeing results. Tip number 2 is to schedule your posts. It's really important because life is so busy, you're running a business, you're working with the clients. The last thing you're going to think about is, posting. So the best way to be consistent, as we talked about in tip number 1, is to actually schedule your posts. You don't need like a third-party system. You can schedule them within Facebook's scheduler. So they have a new way now you can schedule your posts that makes it really easy. Now we do this in my studio at least once a week, and we schedule for at least 2 weeks ahead, and we do this all the time. Now the reason I do this, I can schedule like months in ahead of time, but I like to keep my images updated. So if I've had 4 clients that week, I will schedule the images at different times throughout the next 2 weeks. That way I know I'm posting on my Facebook page and my Instagram at least 1 to 2 times a day. Tip number 3 is to ask for the like, tag and share. Now I know that's so obvious, but a lot of people don't. So every now and then share it to your personal page, ask your fans currently on there to like, tag and share. It will only take a few seconds of their time. Another thing is sometimes you find people tag other people, and that person that's being tagged isn't a fan of your page. Facebook actually allows you to invite them to actually like your page. So think of strategies of ways of how you can do that, because this is what's going to actually add more people to your page and hopefully get them to see your future posts as well. Tip number 4 is to reshare any content or anything that your audience will love. Now by this I mean, anything that you see you flicking through on your personal profile that's come up that's relevant to, say, babies or children or mums with kids or something like that your audience will love. It's a good idea to reshare that. So I've in the past reshared some funny videos or some parenting videos that my audience started tagging and sharing from my page to other people, and that's helped boost my fans on my page and help boost my actual page to reach a bigger audience. Because then what you can do, those people that have commented on that post that you reshared, you can actually invite them to like your page, as I mentioned before. So it's really important to actually share third-party content on your page every now and then to get that spike in likes and reshares as well. Well, that's it for this week's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any tips on how to, grow your Facebook page or your social media or anything, you've got any questions of what I've discussed today, please leave them below. And if you haven't already, head on over to thephotographersociety.com and download my free newborn session guide, as well as go to Instagram and follow me over there. That's pretty much where I'm mainly always online. So I'll catch you next week for another video. Until then, take care.